So this vlog is a continuation of the last vlog on minimalism, and I'm just gonna sit back by my fireplace now. I know on YouTube people like change their shirts and blah blah blah, but I'm just recording a whole bunch of vlogs today because I feel like it, and it's a slow Saturday, and these are kind of my house lazy clothes, and I'm just gonna wear them and record the vlogs. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more aesthetic next time. All right, so let's talk more about minimalism. As you continue being a minimalist, the next elevation in energy, spirit, awareness is I'm going to go back to clothing, is you begin to think about, where was this clothing made? So I began to, when I started understanding energy, I really began to look at my clothing and where it was made and how it was manufactured. And I started thinking like, oh my God, if this is made in some sweatshop in India or in like a huge manufacturing place in China where it's just coming out with machines like by the second, what is the energy that's infused into every single fiber and thread in my clothing? What is the energy? Was it a sad kid in a sweatshop that's like cutting threads, holding this shirt and cutting threads off of it? Because you know what happens, energy transfers, so into the threads now is sadness. Like, why? Have you ever thought, why is it like certain clothes make you feel so good while others make you feel okay? Like when you wear them, it's just like, it's okay. It's not the greatest. I like this shirt better. Why is that? It's more than just that it's really flattering on your figure or you just feel more comfortable in it. You feel comfortable in it because it was probably made in a more neutral, peaceful environment. We all have good days and bad days, right? And that is like this came with my own evolution, was even when I began, would put something on, why does this feel so much better than the other sweatshirt that I have? Why? So you really do begin to think, like every purchase that you make, you begin to think, where was this made? And it's not like you don't go for things that are cheap anymore. Like you don't go, we all have to be money conscious. I think that's obviously really important, but we will put our money where our value is. It also is, when you begin to think like this, your values change. And that's another elevation of spirit. That again, internally, you are becoming more open. Your chakras open up because you are no longer just financially or money driven. You no longer just want the cheapest product from like Walmart because it's just a good deal. Even if you don't need it, you're gonna buy it because that's a good deal. Well, you just wasted your money. You just and that's a waste of energy. When you're doing things like buying one shirt in 5 different colors because you like that one shirt, you really, at a subconscious level, you really need to examine why you're doing that. And I'll tell you, you're doing that because you think that now that you have this black shirt, you need the red, blue, green, orange, purple, because that black shirt is making you feel good. Why would a shirt make you feel good? And I know I'm getting a little deep. I didn't mean for it. I'm just gonna freestyle my vlogs. I normally do anyways, but this topic just kept coming to me while I was laying in bed this morning, and I was like, okay, well, I have to follow my intuition and I have to talk about this. And I didn't realize it was going to become a series, but it has. So, sorry, just gonna have a sip of coffee. So why are you doing the things that you're doing? And when you begin to realize that I don't want the energy that it's put into the clothing, when you go to the grocery store and you're buying fruit, where's your fruit coming from? Is it coming from Mexico or is it local? Like, is it that hard for you to buy local products? Is it that difficult? I can understand people's time. When I started thinking like this, a lot of it for me was, it's always, we are human beings and we crave convenience. So when I had to adjust the way I lived in a sense where I only started buying products that were made, vegetables that were harvested in BC from local farmers. And I'm lucky because I live in an area, I have a local Chan's here in my community that I can actually do that. And I can understand time. If you're shopping, doing your one big grocery shop at Superstore or like the big box stores, it's a little bit more difficult, but you will make a difference. Just shop then what is in season. Buy local, buy what is in season. You won't get to have, I don't know, you may not get to have like Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving if they're not harvested around that time. You may not, so what if you have to give some things up? Like, you do have to give up little luxuries that we have come accustomed to when you begin to unattach yourself from social norms and social holidays. And what is Christmas? Is it a turkey to you? Like, what's a Christmas feast? Is it a turkey with Brussels sprouts and carrots and corn? Is that what it is? Well, you might have to change it out. If Brussels sprouts aren't local, you can't get them locally or whatever, and you're at your big, and you don't want to buy Brussels sprouts imported from Mexico, then change them out and just make extra carrots. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying is just, your awareness becomes outside of yourself. You start to think outside of you. Yeah, this is what I want. I want Brussels sprouts for Thanksgiving, but I can't have them because I am doing something that is important to me now, that used to be important to me, but it's no longer important to me anymore. I don't mind having whatever vegetable. So this is, you have to come to a balance in your mind where you can let go. When you become to grow, and for me it started with minimalism. And then minimalism just gave me this huge awareness, because when you become a minimalist, I still, when I give things away, if I feel like something new, I will go buy it because I do not feel guilty. I don't have anything extra. So I actually feel like if I want it, I can have it. I feel validated. And I feel good about my purchase. I don't go out and buy 10 things. I might just buy a couple, but I feel validated. But I also look at, where is it made? Where does the fabrics, what energy does this hold? So anyways, a little bit of a rant, I think. I hope that made sense. Again, I don't know why I'm making them so long. I'll try and make the other ones a little shorter. I love you guys. Bye.